What's that sound? It's For Amusement Only, the EM and Bingo Pinball Podcast.
Welcome back to For Amusement Only. This is Nick Baldridge. A reminder that I'll be at the York Show, October 9th and 10th, which is next Friday and Saturday. Very much looking forward to it. And as part of that, I will be giving away copies of Bally Bingo Pinball Machines and the Bingo Pinball War, Bally vs. United, autographed by the author. To anybody who can make a 4 or 5 in a line on any machine. Step up, try your hand, see if you can do it. And if you can, then you too can win a copy of one of these books, as long as the number of books holds out. What I will likely do, just so nobody has any hurt feelings, is try to give away about half of them on Friday and half on Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Saturday's usually the busiest day, so it may be, 3/4 on Saturday and a quarter on Friday. I don't know yet. We'll play it by ear. Sounds good. Okay, tonight I wanted to talk about a flipper game. Bally's 1963 3-in-line. Now this is one of Ted Zale's first games, and if you listen back to some of my Bally Flipper Innovations podcasts, you'll hear his name come up over and over again. Before he was a star designer, he designed this game, which is very much inspired by the bingos. It's a 4-player, and at the center of the back box, there is a 9-digit 3x3 bingo card. And to light this card, you have to hit specific targets on the playfield. Several stand-ups and a couple rollovers. The game has multiple rollover entrances to the playfield, 3 pops, interesting runarounds with gates that lead you straight to a pop. Looks like a pretty cool playfield. Now, what's really interesting about it is that this is a flipper game that was designed to lure in bingo players. And the flyer is one of the most interesting things. It says, a new 4-player novelty game has old favorite light-a-line play appeal. And there's a guy whispering to another guy on the flyer. It says, it's got 1-ball play appeal too. Now what's interesting about this is light-a-line is the name of one of Bally's early bingos. And the 1-balls, of course, were the predecessors to the bingos. So this is pretty interesting advertisement, and the way that it's described is pretty interesting as well. Each and every ball can light 3 spots in line to ring up a juicy out-hole bonus, and each and every ball can light all 9 spots for special scores. Each and every ball shot is a fresh new adventure, with all 9 targets live and all 9 spots ready to sparkle in response to the player's skill. Each and every ball is loaded with the came close excitement that ensures plenty of try again, repeat play, and earning power that tops all recent novelty records. Kind of fascinating when you think about what the bingo division was doing at this time. In 1963, they were making magic screen games. And the two divisions didn't work together, at least to my knowledge, very much. Although I'm sure some technology slipped back and forth between the two houses. So this is kind of fascinating. Somebody who obviously played the bingos and understood them designed a game which had a bingo card as its central hook. It's just kind of cool. So, I've never seen one of these in the wild. It's not one that I've ever even heard of before I started looking tonight. So, hopefully I'll get to play one day, because it does look like a really fun game. I like the layout quite a bit. And I also think that it would be pretty difficult to complete the sequence, despite the seeming ease with which you could light just 3 in a row. I'm sure in practice it's a lot more difficult. So let's talk for a second about the artwork. This has a drum majorette theme, which you might think at first glance is pretty unusual, but Gottlieb produced several games which featured majorettes, for example. That's the name of one of the games, as the central theme. So, probably not all that crazy when you think about it that way. The artwork is really nothing super special. There are several majorettes on the playfield, kind of surrounding the bingo grid, and on the back box there are 3 stepping in unison directly under the bingo card, representing the 3 in line that this game has as a title. I think it's certainly serviceable artwork. I just am not super excited by it. The plastics and cabinet artwork are reminiscent of a red, white, and blue kind of patriotic theme, with the plastics on the left and right hand sides of the playfield actually forming curtains, which, if you've listened for a while, you know I love curtains in artwork on pinball machines, but in this case it just doesn't do it for me. So hope to see one of these one day and give it a play. Don't know how long the gameplay would hook me, but it looks like it would be a fun game. Well, that's all for tonight. My name again is Nick Baldridge. You can reach me at foramusementonlypodcast@gmail.com, or you can call me on the Bingos line. That's 724-BINGOS1, 724-246-4671. You can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Pocket Casts, via RSS, on Facebook, on Twitter at Bingo Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram at nbaldridge, or you can listen to us on our website, which is foramusementonly.libsyn.com. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.